Well, thank you, Paul, again for your time today. Really do appreciate it. Really love what you're doing in the show too. Just amazing work there. It's also a series that's just so layered and so brilliant in so many ways. And I'm just curious, when we look at all the many themes and ideas here, is there a particular theme or notion that you kind of hope audiences take away from this incredible show?
Yeah, I mean, number one, I hope they're entertained. I mean, that's the really the point ultimately is to tell a compelling story. But I think in telling that story, one of the reasons it's so compelling is that what Glatzer does so brilliantly is he draws these incredible characters that feel so true to life, even as outrageous as they are. And I think that to look at, the movers and shakers of Silicon Valley, and I think they're presented to us a lot, either by themselves or by the media, as these kind of philosopher king or queens that are bringing down from the heavens the next tech. That these things, once you see them as human, is what the show does so well. You see that these are just human beings making decisions, sometimes not based on altruism or what's best for humanity, but that they're driven by greed and petty conflicts between them, just like all of us are, except they're doing it at such a grand scale. It gives a little insight into maybe, how a bubble like Silicon Valley works. And I think that that's really funny and tragic and a little scary when you think, oh, that's how some of these decisions are getting made. So I think that that's what people, I was talking to some people who hadn't seen it last night after the premiere. And that was one of the takeaways I heard a lot was like, wow, I'm really thinking now about that these technological advances, whether it's data mining, whether it's AI, that they're not a given. I think they're presented to us like, well, this is what happens next. And the fact of the matter is there are people making those decisions and they're deciding that this is what happens next. And a lot of times we go, well, I don't know about that. Well, okay, I guess that's right. And I think anything that makes people, that humanizes anybody that's affecting our lives at that level is a good thing. And like I said, hopefully super entertaining.
Definitely is entertaining. Definitely is entertaining. And that's a great takeaway. Thank you. So we've obviously talked a bunch today about just the intelligence of the show, what it brings to the table from a thematical standpoint. I think it's something really special. I think that this is tapping into something that nobody else has tapped into before. So I'd like to get from your perspective, just as an actor, as someone who's a part of the industry, what does it mean to be part of a series that is just so refreshing and so unique?
I'm just every day I'm kind of pinching myself. I don't, people talk about what's this show like? And I'm like, I've been doing this a long time and I've obviously been watching TV and movies my whole life, enthusiastically. And I'm like, I don't know if I don't know if there's an antecedent. I don't know if there's something I can say, oh, it's like this meets this. I don't know. I think Glatzer has his own, in a way that like Aaron Sorkin is its own genre. Or Shonda is her own genre. This is its own voice. That's incredibly exciting. And the quality of it is exciting. And then you put this like murderer's row of a cast together. And it makes me go to work every day and just say, I can't believe it. I feel so lucky. And look, I feel lucky to have any job in this industry at this moment. It's obviously very tough times out there, as it is in many ways, in many industries in America. But to have a job like this at this moment it's just more than I could have asked for. So every day, I'm very excited. Can't wait. We go back to work in June. I cannot wait. And I'm really excited for April 12th. I want this thing. Let's go. Let's get this thing out in the world. I want people to see it.
Oh, that's incredible. Thank you, Paul. Appreciate it. First off, thank you all again so much for your time today. Really do appreciate it. Really love your work in the show. This is a question for all three of you. It's interesting because everybody, when it comes to the adults, we know exactly what they're looking for and kind of what they want. But your characters are this lost generation almost to a point. And I'm curious if each of you kind of elaborate on what you think ultimately your characters are searching for in this first season.
I think, I mean, for my character, she's really just searching for a connection with a person. And I keep saying that because, she's kind of neglected from her dad, who's really busy creating an AI companion. And, I think she finds it really hard to make friends and she can be quite lonely. And so I think she's really throughout the season just searching for a friend.
I think same with Orson pretty much. He has this really hard connection or relationship with his parents, and so being thrown into this new town, city where he knows no one, he's just really looking for someone to trust and talk to and have a friend.
Yeah, and I think Jameson's looking for genuine acceptance from her parents and not just being their like perfect little doll. Like she just wants to be loved for who she is and not for who they want her to be.
And kind of following up on some of the stuff you got to do this season, because you got to learn from the greats. You're a part of a show that is really just so deep and so relevant to the times, and you all put on such amazing performances. So those questions for all three of you. What are you each most proud of when it comes to what you put together in season one?
Oh,
I think that I think
We're laughing because
for me, they know what I'm thinking. For me, you have to wait till the end of the show, so I'm not gonna answer that. But you will find out if you keep watching.
the show just gets crazier as it goes, and I think we're just I can't speak on you guys, but I'm proud that we just kind of got to create this kind of
part of it.
crazy show.
Oh my god, and be a part of
Yes,
something.
and like when you're watching, you have no idea what's gonna come next. I think being able to read the scripts and then make that come to life was such an amazing opportunity.
Yeah, I agree. I think like I would have to agree with Ava that I think a lot of the turning points for our characters come later, and we don't want to spoil anything, but there are moments there that I feel proud of, and I also just feel proud that we got through this, like that we did it, and
We can do it again.
yeah, and we have to do it again, and we're all proud of it, and we worked so hard, and I feel like we feel very lucky to be a part of it.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, we have something to look forward to then. So thank you for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Thank you.